Hello, welcome back. A few messages. I think this will be quite quick though. A messenger. Your virtuous deed should be remembered. I don't know what this is about. I think it's because I let him take a province over here. So this province, I think a while back I said he could have it. And he just took it now. So he sent me 5 blood slaves. 3 battles. I just spoiled one, but yeah, so this is my sacreds and my priest attacking into this province of Wolf Tribe and Shaman. This is what happened in my test games a lot, is the priest would just be attracting a lot of arrows and he'd slowly die. That goes fine. Didn't lose anything. Took another province. Alman next. This is the squad that has the skeletons as well, attacking into crossbows. Also goes quite well. Lost a couple of skeletons, that's fine. And then battle in Silverham. What a sad battle. So it looks like my prophet is too far away to cast Smite. He's casting it now. Was he fatigued? I don't know. Yeah, it didn't go very well. So we lost 3 more giants. An unexpected event in Ashdod. Some barbarian scouts have been caught and interrogated. They seem to be preparing for a large-scale attack. So Ashdod's going to get attacked by barbarians soon, which is not good. So over here I'm going to pick up the Jaguar tribe that I just recruited and throw them into this province again. Let's move everything really far forwards. Make sure my guy is smiting from the word go. It's very possible Stis attacks into this as well and kills me, but whatever. This army is done. I don't care about the profit. We can make a new profit. I'd rather try and snipe up this province while I still have the opportunity. Down here we can see this farmland's been taken by Machaka, taken from Scleria, which is interesting. It's only turn 10. It's a bit early for a war, but I suppose it's not out of the question. So the scout I've just recruited is going to move here to see if Machaka keeps attacking into him. Because I guess then we'll find out if this really is a war or not. 6 Pretenders is going to head into this province, which has slingers and war elephants. Haven't done any test games against slingers and war elephants, so I don't know how that's going to go. But I'm pretty sure elephants can't trample giants, and slingers don't do anything. So it might be okay. So we'll see how that goes. And then the big squad with the skeletons as well is going to attack into lizards. So it's the same setup as this. Going to dodge this barbarian province, looks big. See how that goes. Hopefully Abyssia doesn't attack into it or something. We have 4 sacreds in the garrison at Ashdod now. So I'm forging an enchanted ringmail because I still don't have an earth mage. And I'm recruiting 4 more, plus a priest. And that will be my last expansion force. That one's going to go up, and then into the cave, and then through these provinces. Maybe see what's over here. Looks a bit awkward to get up here. If these provinces are still neutral, by the time I've taken this stuff, then I'll double back and throw everything into this province and get all this stuff. Shortly before trying to overtake thrones, I think. That's the plan. Not going to build a fort here, I'm going to put it here instead. This province has twice the income as this one. So, that's something I haven't done. How do I do that? Map filters, names. I knew there was something I hadn't done. So instead of building the fort in the Kasavik Highlands, I'm going to instead build the fort in Alman when I can. Alman has twice the income of the Highlands. And Alman now also lets me recruit these 10 gold, 7 resource crossbows. It seems pretty nice. So the fort will go in Alman when I can. And then I might put another fort down in one of these two provinces. Again, if I can. I need to stop recruiting now and generate a little bit of gold to actually build some infrastructure. I also still need to get a nature mage recruitable from somewhere too. A bit tricky. The benefits of expanding like that is that I have a nice kind of group of sacreds ready to go when my god wakes up. But it does make me feel a bit vulnerable at the moment. I do need to stop recruitment now. I guess we can summon some more skeletons if we need more blockers. I'm just lingering because I'm the last person to take my turn, so I need to just make sure I've done everything. But I think this looks fine. I'll end turn. So thanks for watching. See you in a moment. Hello, welcome back. We got construction to 2. Gives us some lesser magic items. I'll check them out a bit later. You can see that there are 2 battles in Silverham, so Stis attacked into it first. So here he is. He does cast Divine Blessing on some sacreds, so we can see he has Decay Weapons, Reinvigoration, and Affliction Resistance. The last 2 things definitely don't require your pretender to be awake. I'm not sure about Decay Weapons, I don't remember. This doesn't look like the most frightening bless. So there might be something else when the pretender wakes up, I don't know. I really don't know. I'll check that when the video is finished. But still, these are quite beefy boys. 21 protection. And 37 hit points. They make pretty short work of Wolf Tribe. That's Silverham. What else has he got? These guys are sacred as well. Swamp Guards. A couple of basic infantry units. Some city guards. And no mages. So he took the province that I've been banging my head against for the last 5 turns. And then here comes my pretender and some slings. So what do you think, guys? Have we got this? Absolutely not. It's a good try. Amusingly enough, we did somehow kill the commander, which is pretty funny. And one of the city guards. And then we had 2 actual battles. Don't think I've watched these yet. I think I just saw the results on the map. So this is the Elephants and Slingers province. Let's see how this goes. The priest is drawing all the projectiles as usual. Well, we make pretty short work of elephants, that's good to know. Slingers are a bit tougher. Oh, look at this poor guy. What's happened to him? He's got a limp and a never healing wound. Yikes. So that was Numecria. No casualties. Lovely. And then there was a battle in the Pantocrator's Legacy. Yeah, that was pretty easy. No losses this time. Events in Thodaz. A large group of people started to worship a false pretender, but we killed the leader. And in Cormark, brigands have taken up residence in a ruin, which I think might be the most common thing that ever happens in the world of Dominions. Okay, so the province we just took is this one where we can now recruit the elephants, which is kind of cool, I guess. And Pantocrator's Legacy, where we can recruit the lizard shaman. So these guys I would like to start recruiting. So I'm definitely going to get a lab and a temple up in that province when I can. Meanwhile, there's nowhere to really expand down here now, unless I want to walk into Scalaria's territory. Which I kind of do, but maybe just not yet. There's also nowhere I can go from here. So these two groups are just going to head to Alman, where I am now constructing a fort. Well, a giant palisades at the moment. So everything will be here next turn. And then after that I'm going to hit Trackless with the skeletons in front to take the blows from the barbarians. And then if Ogwood still hasn't been taken yet, I'll also then move into the turn after. So both these squads are going to work on doing that. I might separate this guy out briefly so that he can go to Pantocrator's Legacy and build a temple and a lab. And I'm also going to need a temple and a lab in Alman as well. Over here, Prophet's now dead, so I'll wait till his essence has left the world or whatever, and before I can make a new one. Meanwhile, the new squad that I've just created, led by Fully Awakened Size 1, are going to attack into the infantries over here. And as I said, I'm just going to move slowly east with these guys. They'll go through Smother Dark, Whispering Wastes, and then finally into Nilmeria. We haven't done too badly on expansion. I think I counted and it was like 16 provinces and it's turn 11. If we assume at least these three are probably going to be mine, that's 19, 20, 21. We might be looking at like 21 provinces by the time the new year starts, which is okay. We've also almost got, well, I guess we haven't almost got a fort up, but we've started a fort at least. We're saving up some gold in the treasury now. Recruitment is completely stopped until I'd like to start. I'd definitely like to get the temple and the lab built here, get the fort building here, and maybe one other fort, and then I'll turn recruitment back on. I am, however, still recruiting scouts, I believe, yeah. So I've got one scout here. I'll try and put like 3 scouts in like the near borders of all my closest neighbors, so that I know what they're doing. I think that's it for this turn. Anything interesting I can forge at lesser magic items with Astral. Pendants of Luck. How about fire? Oh, fire in a jar is pretty cool. Ooh. Fire plates. That's a nice alternative to... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Fire helmets are cool. Yeah, there's some stuff we can use. We need to start site searching soon, which is another thing I forgot about. Could start doing that now. Got a Fire 2 and an Astral 2 mage. I do have the chance of getting Death, yeah. I'll wait till I've got a Death 2 mage. We could send these guys out to start searching for Astral and Fire sides. Why not? I'll put them on retreat, I guess. We'll start by searching the wasteland and then the swamp and then the forest. What does that do to my research? My research is quite slow at the moment, but I think that's... Yeah, we'll get construction 3 by the time we want to start invading people. We actually need to have like an earth mage capable of casting that, but I think this is fine still. It's a bit slow, but I think things are going okay. Scleria looks like a really good target to invade. His cap is right here. He's just got some human troops. Machaka is bullying him already. So we've got options. We've also got these thrones all look quite weak. Still got lots of neutral provinces to take. As long as nobody invades me too early, I think we're doing okay. So I'll end the turn that. So that was turn 11. Thanks for watching. See you shortly. Hello, welcome back. The dormant pretender gods are awakening, including small pretender Humiliation, who is now up and about in Ashdod. 2 of my crippled units died during the march. Didn't realize I had that many crippled units, but we also attacked into Haunted Woods with my new squad. Amusingly enough, I forgot to actually give this guy the armor that I made for him. Whoops. Although my god is now awake, so when my priests bless, he should also bless himself, so he has regen now. Which is fine. And all my giants have regen now. They have the full, okay, well that guy didn't get blessed, but you get the idea. They all have shock resistance, fire resistance, regeneration, in addition to the blood surge now. So, good stuff. Went fine. 2 unexpected events. 1 is bad. We lost 100 gold, which kind of sucks, in Canal. But in Spire Woods, we gained a lab, some astral pearls, well, 1 astral pearl, and an enchanted sword, which is pretty cool. Also, worldwide event, Misfortune +1. That's not good for us, because that means we're now Misfortune 3, which is a bit yikes. So Spire Woods is this province. It now has a free lab, so we can recruit Lion Tribe Witch Doctors, which gives us a nature mage. Of course, now that my pretender is awake, he's a pretty damn powerful nature mage. So he's going to be site searching for a little bit, and then we'll stick him back on research duty for a while. We need to hit alteration 6 to get transformation. So I will try transforming... Oh, there's extra text. The caster transforms into a young monster, but lost limbs are still lost after transformation. The chance of failure is 20% reduced or increased by the luck misfortune scale value. That's good to know. So I should, if possible, I should cast this spell outside of my dominion. Good to know. But that's going to happen much later because we've got quite a lot of research to get through and not a lot of research points per turn currently. So this turn the army that just took the Haunted Woods is going to continue into the cave. This should be fine. This isn't a tough cave, it's just Bakemono show. And we now have our regeneration bless, so pretty sure this will be trivial. And then we can come straight over here and pick off these provinces, hopefully. Down here, I've got both of these guys on temple building and lab building duty, in addition to the palisades, so we're getting up all of our infrastructure in this province immediately. Palisade still has 3 more turns to go. And then once the temple and lab is built there, I'll also put them up in Panzergrators so that I can start recruiting Shaman. Meanwhile, everything has been given to 6 Pretenders because he has a bit of experience now, so he can actually lead quite a bit more stuff. Plus he has the death magic, so he has quite a lot of undead leadership as well. So he's a great candidate for leading around a big army, which he is doing. I've got the skeletons a little bit in front of the... I might put these for... I want the giants to be able to get around and get in combat, but I want... because it's a barbarian province, barbarians have the big two-handed weapon usually, which is pretty brutal, even though I do have the regeneration bless now. So I'm obviously not going to lose to this province, but I might have a few giants die, so I'm just making sure that the skeletons are in front. Other than that, same as usual, just hold on, get blessed, walk forwards. Should be fine. And then maybe we can take Ogwoods afterwards. Scouts still just filtering through this area. It looks like, I don't know, this is pretty fucking scary, let's be honest. 60 enemy units. I might send a message to Sclary and see how they're doing. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, our focus is just on... There's still so many neutral, but look at all this stuff that's still neutral, that's crazy to me. We can get through this province, we can get a farmland, another forest. I bet this is still neutral as well, because probably won't have been prioritised. There's still this little province as well, snuggled into the middle of all this shit. Yeah, so we've got plenty of targets. I don't know if maybe Bandar Log has like been attacking into this, because it's now reporting only 10 units. So Bandar Log might be about to take this, but we still have this as a possibility. We do have quite a few priests knocking around as well, which is quite good for a long dead province. So I'll end the turn there. There's still no recruitment going on in Ashdod. Probably one more turn of nothing while I get stuff up here, and then I'll start recruiting again. I'd like to start another fort down here and here, but might be better to just take a fort from somebody else. Okay, anyway, that was turn 12, so thanks for watching. I think this is the end of the video then, isn't it? So I'll see you in the next one.